Our next match will be for the WCW Regional Championship. Now, due to a sadly unaired dark match, Randy Kowal was able to defeat Carl Jones for the right to fight Triple K at Night of Legends, trademark pending. So let's get into the match. The challenger making his way to the ring from Ohio, Chuck Randall Chuck Kowal. Now he is a dangerous opponent, a very strange opponent. He's a very athletic guy, as you can see by a lot of his moves. Now here comes the reigning champion, the patriarch of racism, the Ayatollah of prejudice, or the patriarch of prejudice, the monarch of misery, Triple K. Now, and Chuck begins this match in earnest. See, already trying to keep Triple K out of it because Triple K, a very strong SC. Chuck didn't keep him down. Oh, Chuck was able to keep reversed. He's got to keep Triple K down. Triple K, surprisingly athletic for a man his size. But Chuck's got to remember, this man, this beast, this absolute monster of a human being, he's already got him in a submission and Chuck breaks out. Now, last week, Triple K was able to grab victory from Ryuji Sakamoto in an underdog match. Ooh, very athletic, these men. These two are not giving an inch. Chuck not letting Triple K get a foothold. Ooh, but that could change here. Oh, but Chuck using momentum to trip the champion. Oh, but he takes that clothesline, or lariat. Oh, but he's able to deliver a backbreaker, or a fall-away slam. Oh, but a vicious suplex. We gotta remember that those are solid cast iron balls Triple K has on his fists. I asked him what they represent, and he went into an entire tirade about returning the farm equipment back to the fields, and something about them seeing their doom coming, their future coming, or something. And I was scared to ask more because if I repeat any more, I fear we're gonna get taken off the air. But Chuck trying to submit the champ. Ooh, and once again, out of the ring, right onto the German's announce table.
2, 3.
But Chuck shakes it off. Chuck, a very surprisingly durable man. And what is this? And Takemaki, mad at her loss, is coming to interfere in another title match. Who's she helping? She's helping Triple K. And Chuck was about to set up for the Stone Cold Stunner, but that traitorous bitch, and Takemaki, the very man who pinned her own tag partner, she is now helping the Judas of the Phantoms. I thought that was. And now she's Hulk Hogan pointing? And oh my god, flying crossbody. Please, Lord, have mercy, but Chuck fights back. Chuck, now the underdog. Chuck giving it to Ann Takemaki. Which, by the way, if you're wondering if I'm mispronouncing that because I can't pronounce Japanese, I thought it was Takemaki. Or Takamaki. Ever been saying Takamaki? Man, it's one of those things where I'm like... Yeah, I thought it was Takamaki for the longest time, but apparently I heard Ryuji say Takemaki, so if I'm butchering that, forgive me. Oh, and Chuck with the roll-up! Small package! Almost! We almost had a new champion. An underdog victory. Oh, and here comes Chuck. Ooh, with his patented backflip kick. Ooh, with a side heel kick to an elbow drop. But Chuck's losing a lot of energy. He had to deal with a two-pronged offensive. And once again, Triple K has him in a headlock. The Anaconda Vice. I also think I asked him why he does a lot of throat-based submission holds, and he then just smiled at me with like really, really, really big smile and like chuckled maniacally. Like it was a toothy grin. He was like, so I imagine it's something to do with the rope. And ooh, Chuck reversing, sending the most racist man alive plummeting to the mat not once but twice. But he misses the third kick. Chuck trying to get some offense in. But Triple K keeps just putting him back on the ground. I'm rooting for Chuck. After that blatant traitor and Takemaki, Panther of the Ghost Robbers, helping her, the arch enemy of her tag partner. Chuck is running out of steam, and Triple K seems like he's just keeps going. He's like the Energizer Bunny. If the Energizer Bunny was racing, and Chuck taps. Triple K is still regional WCW regional champion. I gotta say, I feel for Chuck, because this is the worst type of defeat. The defeat where you don't know what, you didn't lose 100%. You didn't lose 100% because of your own shortcomings. Because you can internalize that type of defeat. You can look in the mirror and say, I will do better. But when a defeat comes because of someone else's intervention, that eats at you. That eats more than any defeat can. You know you could have had that win. Because it's easier to accept your own mistakes when they're your mistakes. Our main event has arrived, ladies and gentlemen. In the blue corner, standing in at, I'd say about 6'1", 6 foot, I don't know. The Jarl of Ballrun. The Elf Hater. The son of Skyrim, Jarl Ballin. And in the red corner, our reigning champion. You know him, you love him. He's the custodian. He's the champion custodian, or custodian champion. He's a gladiator. He's the Judicator of janitors. He is Kenneth C. Smith. I hope you're all ready, folks. Our challenger, Jarl Ballin. Can he come out on top? After a hellacious match against his good friend Carl Jones and against Dylan Hardy, is he up to snuff? Can he defeat the greatest warrior ever to step in the squared circle, Kenneth Smith? A man who does not believe in sleeves. A man who wears Bill's merchandise everywhere he goes. A man who reps Buffalo teams, except their baseball team because they're not a major league, I don't think. A man who's so patriotic he can't help but salute the flag even when there's no flag present. I think there. Oh wait, no, there is. There's one in the corner there. I don't know if that's. Yeah. That's an American flag. Okay, so I don't know if that's like a legality thing. But and the champ already thrown out of the ring. Ballin chasing after him, trying to use this. Ooh, Ballin using. Oh, but Ken fights back. Jarl Ballin doing pretty good against the current champion, Ken Smith, but Ken Smith already starts fighting back with a head toss straight to the mat. Already going for the pin, trying to use his massive strength, his 54-inch pythons. But Ballin's able to power out with his own head toss. Forgive me, ladies and gentlemen, while in the massive halftime show, or in that break in the action, I went to go get some snacks, some water. I noticed that they were serving oatmeal in the concession stand, and look who I saw in the back. I saw Ryuji, volunteering because they're short on staff. What a nice guy. Does not deserve such a treacherous harlot as Ann Takemaki as a tag partner. Known cohort with the Ku Klux Klan, apparently. But Ken Smith showing his strength. He's got years of experience. He is an 83-time WWE champion. Now you're all probably wondering, that's physically impossible. That's the thing. They don't tell people that he's won so much, so people don't feel bad. He graciously gave that to Ric Flair. And Ballin, speaking of the Nature Boy, locking in his own figure four, and Ken using his own strength to push Ballin towards a rope break. He is the master of in-ring psychology. And now he's locking in his own figure four. And he's such a nice guy, he's pushing himself towards the rope to give Ballin a chance. And then he just to manhandle him. And he's gonna fly with an elbow drop. And Ballin gets up out of the way. And Ballin uses that time period to lock in a Boston Crab. But Ken showing his athleticism at his age. And then he's planted back on the ground by Jarl Ballin. But this could all be a ploy by Ken Smith to make Ballin get confident. And Ballin went for his finisher. And Ken Smith just comes back from it. He's charging like a bat out of hell with a vicious clothesline. The Custodial clothesline, and Ballin retaliates with his own. With his own headbutt, Ballin is very thick-skulled. He is not the brightest tool in the shed. Not on the levels of Barry and Beagley, but man, you could ask him any questions, and he would probably. You could ask him when the War of 1812 was, and he'd say, I don't know. Ooh, a neck breaker by Ken Smith, who's gonna fly once again and hit him with a. No, he decided not to. See, he predicted the future that Ballin would get up. And now he's striking. They're exchanging blows. See, he took the blow, knowing that he would expend less effort going to the ground while Ballin would. Ken Smith is the king of in-ring psychology. He's the custodial assassin. And Ballin hitting with the fisherman suplex. Is this it? Once again, Ken giving false hope. He's trying to get in Ballin's head, make him frustrated. 2.9. What is it going to take to put Ken Smith away? Ken Smith is just biding his time, and he plants him with a DDT, a classic old-school wrestler, something circa out of the 80s. Man wrestles in jeans. And he's going for a superplex. But Ballin retaliates. Is Ballin gonna fly? Hits him with the diving double axe handle, channeling the Macho Man Randy Savage. Ooh, yeah! But Ken Smith with a backbreaker. Is it enough to retain the title? No, it's not! I don't think that's in Ken Smith's plans. Ballin is throwing a wrench in Ken Smith's predictive algorithm. Can he do it? He hits him with the pedigree. But I don't know if he's got enough gas in him to make the pin. He's mocking Ken Smith, and Ken Smith does not like that.
10 minutes gone.
Ballin low on fumes. And he's going for the custodial clothesline. Ballin is on the ropes. Is Ken Smith going to bust out his patented finishing move? His submission hold that is said to be so painful. Even Shiva tapped out, the Hindu god of destruction. And then not only that, Brahma tapped out. And then Vishnu, all of them, because they're technically one being but three separate. And when that wasn't enough, I heard he made Odin tap with this move. He calls it the Ken Clutch. Oh, but Ballin getting back in this match. And he's quickly thrown back in the corner. Ballin, once again, trying to use his head, but not in the way that matters. He's giving such a good fight, but it might not be enough. Ken Smith is a powerful opponent. I feel bad for him. He who seeks the belt, who seeks glory, who seeks gold must know it is a path filled with treachery, danger, agony. But at the end of that path, at the end, lies a chance for greatness. Is this enough? No! The military, the Goldberg move. Oh, Ballin with his machine gun elbows. But Ken Smith with a choke slam. Is this enough? 1, 2, 2.9! Ballin still in this. He's not giving up. If he's gonna be, he either wants to be the man who pinned Ken Smith or just be another one of his many victims. But Ken Smith showing his prowess, his combination move. I have no idea what he's going to do next. Oh, but Ballin's able to reverse. With another suplex. Both men starting to feel their limits. The limits of their flesh. Ballin once again going for a military press. Is it enough? 2. Not even. Kicks out at 2. But a rope break. Ballin narrowly gets his hands on the rope. But Ken Smith, he's looking to end it with a power bomb. 2, 3. Ken Smith, the once and future king, is still WCW World Heavyweight Champion. He has sent shockwaves through the entire WCW. You may think, wouldn't that have been Ballin? But no, he has just sent to the world, to the entire WCW, that he is king. He is champion. Long may he reign. Thank you all for watching. This has been another hellacious night of combat wrestling. Once again, we'll see you. We'll see you later. The shockwaves, they've caused my own ability, my ability to speak to just rupture. Good night, ladies and gentlemen, and Godspeed.